Good morning all of you and welcome to our online lecture series. Today we are going to learn EVS second. Yesterday we have started our first chapter. What was the name of chapter? What is history? Okay, and in this lesson we have learned 1.1. What was that point? History. See, we'll just revise it within 2 minutes. History. A science that tells us about events in the past. In that we have learned about time, which words we are using for the time. Those words were like this: now, today, this year, some time ago, yesterday, last year, after some time, tomorrow, next year. Like these words we are using to show time. So by this we are measuring the time. Okay. In this we have seen how this time shows us past tense, present tense and future tense. Means past time, present time and future time. We have taken one example of past. What was that example? You was in standard 4. This one is your past. Now you are in standard 5th. So this one is your present. And next year you will be in 6th standard. So this will be your future time. Okay. So like these things we have learned yesterday. Again we saw one definition of history. And I have told you to complete this as a homework. I hope all of you have completed a homework and you have learned this definition. What is the definition? See, the science that tries to understand past events is called history. See, the science that tries to understand past events, what is happening in past, those events we are trying to understand with the help of science, that is called history. For this we have taken one example of Shivaji Maharaj. Some 4 examples we have taken yesterday. That suppose for example Raigad. So regarding Raigad, if you have to get it understand, Raigad was built in past, correct? So where it was built, what was the benefit of that Raigad fort? Okay, so like all these things we are learning with the help of science. And then we are arranging them into proper sequence. So this one is the science that tries to understand past events. Raigad is the past. So past events is called history. Raigad is past means it was built in past, or is it built now? No. So Raigad was built in past. So this one is our past. So today we are going to start 1.2. Next point. Okay. So let's open your book. Page number 2. See, all of you open your books. Okay, see 1.2, which is today's point. The scientific method of history. 1.2. The scientific method of history. Scientific method of history. This one we are going to learn today. The scientific method of history. Okay. See, burden free we have to learn this. Don't take any type of tension and don't think that this one is boring one. Always we have to say that I am understanding it and I will do it. Okay. Never you have to lose. So this one is very simple one. See, the scientific method of history. What is the scientific method of history? Okay, history means what we have learned, that our past. But in that past also, if proper method will be there, then we can learn it properly. Okay, so for that proper method means scientific method. Okay, so which scientific method is there of history that we are going to learn? See, in standard 3rd and 4th, as the part of environmental studies, we have become acquainted with various sciences. Acquainted means, see, I'll write a word. See, acquainted. Acquainted means familiar. See, what is told? In standard 3rd and 4th we have learned environmental studies. Environmental studies means EVS. You have learned till 4th standard EVS. Okay, and in this EVS we have learned and we are more familiar with various sciences. Various means many. Different types of sciences we are familiar. The special characteristics of all the sciences is that their facts or evidence can be tested in experiments which can be repeated anywhere, anytime. See, what is told? The special characteristics of all the sciences. All the sciences, special characteristics are there. Or facts are there, or evidence we can say. You have heard this word evidence in crime patrol serial, in police serial. Police demands evidence. Okay, so like those evidence can be tested in experiment which can be repeated anywhere. Those evidence can be tested and that can be repeated anywhere, anytime. Okay, see. Now what we have to learn, what is scientific method? This one is very important thing. What is scientific method? Just we are seeing here the scientific method of history. But what is scientific method? Okay, you will think that what is this? So the scientific method of history means that we have to see that what is scientific method. See, pay attention properly. See, the method of using a number of different tests to determine whether the evidence is reliable is called the scientific method. So note down in your notebook. The method of using a number of different tests to determine whether the evidence is reliable is called the scientific method. Is called the scientific method. See now, it's very simple. This question is very important. This question may ask, okay, and you should understand. This one is the main part of the lesson. Okay, see, scientific method. The method of using a number of different tests. Different tests we are taking to determine. For what purpose? To determine means to find out whether the evidence is reliable. Whether the evidence is reliable is called the scientific method. Understood? See, the method of using a number of different tests. Different tests we are taking. For example, see, I purchased this pen. Okay? This pen I purchased for 30 rupees. Now, how to take test of this pen? That whether it is reliable or not. When you are purchasing pen, what you are doing first in shop? First you open the cap and you are trying to write something, or you are trying to line these lines. Okay? If it is working, then again what you are doing? On your handles you are trying to write how it looks. Correct? So on hand we are taking one test, on our page we are taking one test. Correct? On notebook we are trying to write. If your book's cover is a plastic coating cover, on that also we are trying to write. Is it visible or not? Correct? So like this different tests we are taking. So same test we are taking about evidence. See, the method of using a number of different tests. Understood? Test means example. Now, to determine means to find out whether the evidence is reliable. Reliable means trustworthy. See, reliable means trustworthy. Reliable means trustworthy. Where we can trust, that is called reliable. Is called scientific method. Understood? Once again I will read. See, it's very important. So again and again I am telling this. The method of using a number of different tests to determine whether the evidence is reliable is called the scientific method. Understood? What was our point's name? The scientific method of history. And here we saw the definition of the scientific method. Understood? So we'll proceed to next paragraph. See, you can see in your book also. See, there are many things that happen since our birth that we may not know about. From our birth, many things have happened, but we don't know those many things. Correct? Many things have happened, but we don't know all the things. See, however, our grandparents or parents or other often tell us amusing stories of our childhood. Amusing means entertaining. Amusing means entertaining or interesting. Okay? See, what is told from our childhood, when we born, from that time till today, many things are happened. But do we all know all the things? No. Many things are happened, but we don't know all the things. Some things we know, but all the things we don't know. So sometimes your grandfather, sometimes your parents, sometimes your others, they used to tell you your childhood stories. Amusing stories means interesting, entertaining stories they used to tell. What you was doing, okay? When you were small, that time you was not wearing shirt, you was roaming like that only, correct? So these things, other certificates. So like this, it was just example. So amusing means entertaining. See. So however, our grandparents or parents or others often tell us amusing stories of our childhood. Those stories are a part of their memories, and those stories are part of their memories. Okay? See, I'd like to tell one example of your class. One small boy has taken admission in our school in 2015. At that time, he was in first standard, and he is from your class only. Okay? So you can find out who was that. He was in standard first, and on the first day, 15th June 2015, he came in the school. While coming from bus, that uncle asked him, "What's your name?" So first he was saying, "I will tell my name, but let me take my bag first." First he took his bag, and then after he told his name. Okay, and while telling his name, he was feeling shy, and after some time he has started crying also. So this one was evident, correct? So now I have told this incident to you. So like this, your grandparents, your parents, or often others, they used to tell you your childhood stories. Then see, those stories are a part of their memory, and those stories are part of their memory. So now this example I have told, this one is the part of my memory. You don't know this one now, but I remember it. So this one is the part of my memory. However, when different people tell us about same event, different people will tell you same event, we find differences in their narrations. The same example of this first boy I told you. If another teacher will come and he will tell you the same example in my absence, some words will be here and there. Correct? But I told, first he took his bag and then he told his name. Okay? What the teacher can tell? He told his name and then he find his bag. Correct? So like this. So whom to trust? See, narration means descriptions. Narrations means descriptions. Description. Description means whatever we are telling, that is called description. So I told you another example, same example in my words. Other teacher will come, he will tell same example in his words. So words will be up and down. So you will have question. What? It makes us wonder which one is right. It will make you wonder that which one is right. Khadamre sir has told this one is right, or now this sir is telling this one is right. Which is right? Correct? So you will be wonder that whom to trust. So see, so we need to examine the details of each narration carefully. What we have to do? We need to examine the details of each narration carefully to decide the correctness of the fact. So we have to examine all details of that narration. Narration means description. Whatever description I have given, you have to examine all the description properly. Both of us descriptions you have to examine, and then you have to decide the correct fact of this. Okay? Like this. See what is told in next paragraph. It is not possible to conduct experiments. Okay? This much do you understand? This remaining word we'll see afterwards. Okay? See what we have learned today, that we will revise it once again. Within 2 minutes we will revise it. See how Yesterday we have started chapter what is history. Okay, from that one point number 1 we have learned. Now 1.2. Today which point we have started? 1.2. What is the point's name? The scientific method of history. So what is scientific method? What is called scientific method? See, understood? Definition all of you understood? Now, hard words. Which hard words we have learned today? While reading lesson, again and again you have to revise these words. Okay? So you will get their proper meanings. You don't have to learn only meanings. These words also you have to learn. Okay? See, acquainted means familiar. When school starts, correct? And you have taken new admission in new school. So for 2-3 days you are not talking with anyone, correct? Then after 2-3 days you will be familiar with the other students, new teachers, correct? You will be familiar with them. So like this, familiar means acquainted. Reliable. Reliable means trustworthy. Okay? Amusing, entertaining. Narration, description. Okay? So, what's your today's homework? This definition you have to write 3 times. This definition you will copy 3 times. The scientific method. Okay? And then hard words. All these hard words you have to copy 3 times. Okay? Means one section, second section, and third section. Like this. Understood? Thanks for watching this video. I hope all of you have understood. Thank you.